So this is the sample of the site where we want to build. It's going to be of this format. The first part of it is the header. We have the top header, we have the navigator, there's the menu bar, then we have the slider, then we have the call to action, there's the spotlight, then we have the features, and then we have another type of slide. So this one, I'm not going to make it to slide, I'm going to just make it to be static. Here there will be the founder of the church will be here, and a little write up about him. So here there's going to be upcoming events, that's church programs. Then the last part of it may be to give, that's to give on the site. So I may put that one and I may not put it. Then the footer now, finally we have the footer. This footer is going to contain newsletter. There's a for you to contact us rather, and I will look for a place to put newsletter and blog. Now let's start without further ado. So back to our site. As you can see, the site is still blank, so that you know that I've not done anything behind the scene. So I'm going to start now by looking at the theme, at the those things that I will need to achieve this. The first thing I'm going to do is to install another plugin called Contact Form 7. Contact Form 7. We're going to need it for contact us. That is the message box that we have there. So we're going to look for CF7. CF7. Okay, let me type it through. Contacts. Okay. So you can see contact form 7. So it's installing. So the installation of the contact form 7 is complete. So now the next thing to do is to activate it. Then another plugin we will be needing is a revolution slider. We're going to need it for this sliding part of the website. We're going to need it for this place. So we're going to use revolution slider for here. So let's since we've installed the theme, the plugin, then we are going to move further now to install revolution slider so that we can start in stages. So the next thing to do now is that I'm going to create page. I'm still looking for the plugin that I'm going to use for the slider, but let's just start somehow. So I will create the page. This is going to be a raw video because I'm taking you through process of building a real website that I want to use, and I want to build something from scratch by myself, not using any demo from anybody. So I'm going to click add new. I want to create page, add new. So now we're going to call this one home. So we're going to edit with elementor. Edit with elementor. Just as I said, this is our major, this is our target, this is our aim, to get a slider like this. The first part, a slider that will achieve this. So I'm going to use some type of slider. I'm going to use the inbuilt slider by Elementor itself and see how that will work out. So let me create a block. So now, what do I do here? Number one, I don't want this, but that is not what I'm doing. I'm going to do that later. So So let me look for slider. Yes, I'm using the inbuilt slider of Elementor. I'm going to use for slide. So Elementor has something like this that I'm planning to see if I can rebrand this to achieve what I want. So I'm going to come to style. Let's go to content. Let's see slider option. So I'm seeing, let me check. Okay. So I like, so let's see where this one is coming from. Okay, this come from here. Then go down and come from here. So we're having two slides here, so which I'm going to try to emulate. So now, so the background now, I'm going to change the background. I'm going to change the background. I want to see if I have any image on my desktop regarding this project. I think it's with my staff because I have those images already created. But I can't lay my hand on them now. So let me just look for one image and use. Let me use this. So it's not a good one, but just to see. And let's look at the content. See, so good. So we've been able to set this. So let's go and compare that. It will not be perfect example now. You will see that I'm having this here, the title, then the button. So I've achieved the setting for this, the first slide. Then we're going to move to the second slide. Let's see how the second slide look like. The second slide is by the left. Is by the left. So we're going to go there and set it. So I'm going to go to second slide. First, I'm going to move it here, then do this. Then I'm going to get rid of the third slide. So I'm going to get rid of this. So now I've gotten something now remaining for us to get the images. So with what I've seen now, this will achieve the purpose for me. The purpose, so I may not need any special plugin for my slide. So after this video now, I'm going to look for the images to use. Once I have been able to lay my hand on the images I will use, then we will come back and continue. So let me just do some settings on this. Let me call it full width. Let me call it full width. Then let's look at style. Okay, for now, let me publish this page. Then we'll come back as I will go and look for the images to use for this home page. So the page is published. So we'll continue the styling and the setup in the next video. Thank you.